It's almost showtime. So you need to understand there's only one salvation. And if your preacher, your church, your doctrine that you have is anything contrary to what this is, then you've been hustled by the devil. All right. Judgment begins first at the house of the Lord. There's no mistakes. And I hope you understand that God is not playing with humanity. So your salvation, which there is only one, is to cleanse you from all sin, period. All sin. Not some sin, not a little bit of sin, no, every bit of it. All right? If you're still in sin, you're not saved. It's your fault if you stay in sin. It's your fault if you get left here for what's about to happen. It is your fault if you go to hell. I want to tell you now as clear as I can. Most people that are Christians are going to burn in hell. That's a fact. So I'm going to go over here. 1 John chapter 3, it says, whosoever abides in him sins not. That's the truth. Whosoever sins has not seen him, neither known him. That means all of you people claiming his name, you still stumble in sin. You do not know Jesus Christ. All right. I told you last days are now. It says right here, he that commits sin is of the devil. That's why you get the same payment as the devil. Hell was created for Satan and his angels, but hell hath widened its mouth. Okay? So if you're going to commit sin, then you're of the devil, so you get to go with the devil. Now, you had an opportunity, just like every other human on earth since Jesus Christ, to repent from your sin, to seek Jesus to cleanse you of all sin, to make you a new creature who's no longer of the flesh, but of the spirit. It's your fault if you don't seek that out. You see verse 9, whosoever is born of God does not commit sin. Does not. For his seed remains in him, and he cannot sin because he is born of God. In this, the children of God are manifest, and the children of the devil. Whosoever does not righteousness is not of God, neither he that loves not his brother. So, what do we do about this? Well, what we're going to do about this is the Lord is fixing to snatch his bride out of here because it's time, and you all are going to pay. So, when it's all said and done, I'm telling you, it's on your own head. All right? The Lord told you to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. That's what he told you. Things are about to begin. So I don't know when the Lord is going to snatch us out, but I'm just telling you, it's all here and it's about to go down. My message is from him. You better be ready. You better have your seatbelt on. That means you better be not only free from sin, but about your Father's business in all obedience. If you can't do that, you can't go with him. All right? So don't play with semantics. Just obey the word. All right? Get out of your fake churches. Get away from hypocrites. If you're with the hypocrites, then you're going to be counted as a hypocrite. A little leaven's a whole lump. So it's almost showtime. They're fixing to hit you with some stuff. The nations are about to get involved in a world war. Let's just say a system of events. It's worldwide, and war is on the docket. Not only that, this is going to be a horrendous run, and the last horse to ride is a pale horse, and his rider's name is death, and hell follows with him. They're going to kill guys. They're going to release viruses and poisons upon humanity, all types of stuff. And it's going to be deception on top of deception on top of deception. It's all here. All right. Now, I don't know when, what day, and whatever. I'm just telling you what I was told to tell you while we sat at this bus stop waiting on the Lord for delivery. The Lord said, pray always that you're counted worthy to escape all of these things that should come on this earth. So I would suggest you do that. But he told me to go through a few things here. One, the churches. So I've told you once, I will tell you again. 99% of your so-called churches are fake. It's organized, man-made religious institutions. That's it. They're corporations. They are businesses made to sell you religion. Okay? I don't care if you're Baptist. I don't care if you're Church of Christ. I don't care if you're Pentecostal or Assemblies of God. I don't care if you're a Lutheran. It doesn't matter. Methodist, all of it's all the same. Non-denominational, same thing. If they don't tell you and teach you the exact New Testament and hold you to obedience to the standard of a saint in your everyday life, then they're not of the Lord. They're not. And because you don't hear that is because you don't understand or receive that. It's because you don't have ears to hear. Only the saints, only those whom the Lord will have mercy on, he'll have mercy on. And he'll grant them ears to hear, and they'll understand that his sheep hear his voice. So your churches have been warned. I warned you about them. Now, I want to tell you this. Your preachers are going to pay. And they are going to receive a sentence here in a minute. And that sentence is righteous, though it'll be terrifying to the world. This world is fixing to walk into what's called utter darkness. Inside of darkness, you have no mercy. Okay? So your preachers will be drug out, no one to help them, and they will be torn apart. They will be turned over to what God said they'll be turned over to. Not just one thing or this thing or that thing, or anything God says according to each and every one of them, they will pay. You individuals who are in agreement with such said preacher, if you don't repent and get to Jesus and get away from the hypocrites, the wolves, and the liars, then you're going to pay too. All of your churches, every last one. A place with a cross on it claiming the name of Christ is not a safe house. It is a target. It is a target because you've been blaspheming the name of God. You've been taking his name in vain and blaspheming his word, teaching nonsense, and thrown out Jesus Christ and the obedience of his word for man-made religion. Hypocrisy with a song to sing on Sunday morning.